masks are.
Hello, my dear YouTube family. I feel like I need to come to you with another video. This one is about prophesying over your children, and I'm gonna try to make this short as possible because I feel like I can go on and on about homeschooling and about your children, and because I'm so passionate about this, you know. So I'm gonna make this short. See, I'm rambling already, but I'm gonna make this short. Okay. So thank you for coming back with me. I'm Niasiac, and this video is about prophesying over your children. And what I mean about prophesying over your children, I mean speak over them, speak into existence what you want them to become. Now, usually, you know, when you growing up, you're not like, you don't really know what you want to do, right? Most of the time, we don't know what we want to do. I didn't know what I wanted to do around my children's age, and they're 13, 11, almost 14, almost 12, and a 6-year-old. And definitely the teen and the preteen, I didn't still know what I wanted to do. And I feel like from my experience, a lot of other cultures, they know what their children will become because they speak over them, they prophesy over them. You know, they say, you're going to be the doctor because I'm a doctor, your grandfather was a doctor, so you're going to be a doctor. Or you're going to be the technician because I'm a technician, your grandfather was a technician, your mama's father was a technician. So I feel like those are some good examples of you know, us taking and using for our own legacy, our own empire that we're building, right? If we prophesy over our children, because a high percentage of those cultures, they're most likely to do that. Like 90% of their children that they prophesy over, because words are powerful, they become those things, you know? And you don't really want to leave it to chance. You know, you don't want to leave anything to chance. You want to prophesy over them. They'll have a successful life. They'll have an abundant life. Like I'll prophesy over my son that he's a chef, Chef Eli. Like you're amazing. You know, you cook well. You cook great. You know, I prophesy over him, so he'll feel that energy. He'll take in the energy of the universe, and he'll feel that, and he'll become it. You know, and I say 90% of the time, they become that, you know, and that becomes their passion because they're still looking for their passion and they don't know. So you kind of like you're molding them into a career. But the thing is, when you're molding them into their careers and everything like that, you don't want to not listen to them, because as they're doing this and learning that and you're prophesying over them, they'll have that as a skill and they'll be learning that, and it'll be something good for them. But they might take something else out of that. They might birth out of that something else. And long as it's positive, then, you know, you should fly with it. You should support them, you know, because if you're pushing them to be a doctor, but they really want to be a painter, but you feel like a doctor is more profitable, that's not your choice. You know, let them be that artist because you want them to live a fulfilled life. A lot of us is not living that fulfilled life because of someone pushing us into a box. And that's not what I want to do. I don't want to push my children into a box, but I don't want to leave them and throw them out into the, you know, the field with no direction, no map, you know. So yes, I prophesy over them. I call my son Chef. I call my other son, he's a genius, because he's into the languages and the education. He has an educational business. So he'll be like some big business owner or educational professor or whatever, but I prophesy over him that he's a genius, that he's creating magnificent courses, and that he has a lot of students. You know, I speak these things into their lives because thoughts are things, right? We learned that. That's one of the universal laws, right? So I use that and I prophesy over them. Okay, so even my daughter, like she has, like, she already is a little bit more focused than my boys, but she says she wants to be a superstar, right? So, but I see she dances a lot, she sings, she's into the arts. So that's good. And I said, my little dancer or my little superstar, you're so smart, you're so talented. You know, I prophesy those things on them so they can embrace it. You know, they're sucking that energy, and they'll birth something even better, like a even more wonderful, which I do want them to do. Or maybe they really just don't have any direction, and they're not going to have a direction for a long time. But you don't want them wasting time. Why waste time when you can just acquire skills and prophesy that life into them, you know? So you just prophesy that life into them, and I'm telling you, I think that they'll come out to be wonderful men and women that will contribute to the community, will contribute to the world greatly, immensely, right? So don't throw your children outside to the wolves and let somebody else prophesy over them. Don't do it, okay? Don't wait until they choose something, because sometimes it just takes so long. Like, one of the things that I feel like I wasted time. And just, you know, for me, I feel like I wasted time in my younger years because for a long time I didn't know what to do. And I feel like if I would have gotten some kind of direction as to what to do, at least I would have had that skill, you know, in my back pocket, which I could take out, you know, if I didn't want to work for somebody, right? Or, you know, or use that skill to birth something else new and innovative, you know. So that's another thing you can do, all right? So for all you homeschooling moms, and even if you're not homeschooling, prophesy over your children. You won't be disappointed. Thank you for watching. See you next time. And don't forget to like and subscribe, okay? Because I'll be coming out with a lot more things to help you guys. Oh, and I just thought of something else. There's also a homeschooling convention they have every year in June. And I'm pretty sure they have it in each state. Because I know here in Virginia, they have one coming up in June, and they tell you about a plethora of different things, options on homeschooling, and the resources you can use. And I'm excited about going this year. There's one coming up next month. So check out one in your state if you're interested in homeschooling, all right? All right, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. I'm Niasia. Bye-bye.
Everyone has challenges in their life every day. Some of them are small, but some of them are big, massive issues that can make or break you. But when you're a child, if you're lucky, you got your parents there to help and support you. But when you become an adult, you have to learn to cope with these things on your own. But we can always support each other, no matter what you're doing right now.